Right, this here's a 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's obviously white in color. Only has 21,140-ish miles on it. Here's going to be the outside here. Now this has 20-inch wheels. There's a copias all around for Bridgestone tires. There's no scraping on this tire, or wheel I mean. Same story here. Same with this tire too. And same here. So, this does have wheel locks all around, which wheel locks are this lug nut here. You have to have a socket adapter to be able to get this off, so people can't steal your wheels. You do have the push to unlock button here, so if you have the key fob in your pocket, you can press that button and it will unlock the car without you ever having to take that key fob out of your pocket at all. Now, of course, you do have leather. You do have power seats here. You have memory seats right here as well. Now, take a small look-see in here. Here's the mileage on the vehicle. Turn the AC off really quickly. You do have automatic headlights. So the car is running, the lights will be running. You do of course have the panoramic sunroof. This sunroof here will move all the way back and cover that one. Or you can have it just vent like this. I'll demonstrate. The controls are right here, so there's the vent button. Now if you want to move it, you just press back on this one. It'll move all the way back for you. Now if you so choose, you can also have the sunscreen cover that. So, it is of course automatic with the manual shift mode, optional. You do have a USB port, your aux jack, and SD card for music or maps, and a 12-volt DC outlet, basically cigarette lighter type. This here does close in a very nice fashion. You do have a dual layer console here. There's the top layer. The way that works is there's two buttons here. This one will open just the top, this one will open the bottom. And there's the bottom. Inside here there's another 12-volt DC outlet hiding over here. These are your engine sort of mode controls. You have the sport mode, which has higher acceleration, eco, which is better for gas mileage. You have auto stop start off, so if the engine is warmed up and you're at a full stop, sometimes it'll turn the engine off to conserve gas, and it'll turn it back on whenever you lift off of the brake pedal. If you don't like that, you can just turn it off there. This is your parking sensor control. Right now they're on, so if I reverse too close to something, it'll yell at me like that. You can of course disable it if you want, but I do not suggest that personally. Now, this is your steering wheel. You do have media controls over here on this side. Here's your cruise control buttons here, and then here's your phone controls here. You do of course have paddle shifters, so if you put this into drive and over like that, that'll allow you to go into manual shift mode where you can choose what gear you want to be in, and you can shift through them using the paddle shifters or by doing this with the shifter. Now on the infotainment screen here, you can also control the heated seats in the front or the vented seats. So this is with it on high on the driver's side. This is it cooled. You can of course show the backup camera if you wanted to, and then so on there. Now you can of course control this with your phone. I apologize, control your phone through this, so you can call, listen to music from your phone, all that through the Bluetooth settings. Now, right here is where you press to open the gas cap. And right here is your emergency brake, or parking brake. There's 4-door, of course, and here's your back seats. So these here do recline, and by that I do mean they fold forward, but you can also choose how far back you want them to be. So as you see, these have different reclining levels. Those can be controlled from the left side to the right, but the middle follows the left. Now, down here is your vent controls. So this one, you can choose if you want air on your feet or your head. I'm sorry, head or your feet. Or you can close them all together by just pressing this all the way up, all the way down, sorry. And you do have heated seats in the back. Press once for full heat, press again for low, press again, turn off. You have a full wall outlet here as well, which is 150 watts max, so it can charge pretty much any laptop you have, unless it's one of those fancy gaming laptops. Now you do have the armrest here with the cup holders. Now, you go back here. Back. Right here is where your handle is, so you just press that. It's all electric. So, look back here, you do have a large amount of storage space. You have 2 hookups here for groceries, so you can put the bag right there so it's not going to be falling around. You have a full wall outlet, not wall outlet, sorry, cigarette lighter port here, so you can plug in a jump starter so it's always charged. You do have an option for a little shelf rack you can buy aftermarket and put there. And then down here is a little flashlight that is built into the car. So, if you're ever stranded, stuck, you need a flashlight for anything, you've got one, which is always charged by the car through these little prongs right here. So just put it back, you just press it back in like so. You have a small little storage pocket here as well, and this is going to be your liftgate controls. You press that and step away and it will close the door for you. Now if something gets stuck here, it will stop it from closing. I just did so with my hand. And then underneath this large mat here, it's going to be your handles. You press in here with your thumb and move forward, then you can lift it up. Here's where your spare is going to be. So this size here is an 18, so it's a little bit smaller than the wheel that's on it currently, but it's still considered a full-size spare. It's not a donut. You do have a jack in there as well, a scissor jack. And there's storage spaces around this for whatever you want to store. Okay. Now here's your gas can. There's an easy fill, so you just insert the nozzle into there without having to take off any cap or anything like that. It's a little bit easier. Okay. Now to open the hood, it's right here above your emergency brake. Just pull that towards you. Now it will hold itself up, so you don't have to prop it up. This here, like I did mention earlier, has the V6 in it, 3.6 liter if I'm not mistaken. There is our Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. And last thing I look at here is your glove box, which will lock. You can use your same car key, which is going to be inside of the fob, to lock and unlock the car. This here is your fob. You do have a remote start with it, so to do that you just press the lock button twice, then press this button twice, and then hold it. And the key that I mentioned earlier, which you will need if your battery ever does die on you, you just move that whole thing to the side. You can pull the key out of the fob, like so. Apologize, I'll need 2 hands for this.